So we're at the Petrified Forest Visitor Center having, pretty decent lunch with smoked mussels, avocado, fresh tomato and egg, and really lots of wind. It's a good example of what happens when you plan in advance and you have expectations that things will be a certain way. And it's gusting so hard you can't even be outdoors, it seems like. But sometimes you just have to be lucky and get things when the market's right. Personal awareness in your environment. It's so important. Otherwise, you do the most dumbass things, like this. They're parked in our pull-through for our Airstream, meaning we can't park the Airstream where we're supposed to be in our space because they are parked unaware. It's like T-boning your driveway, right? It's like, oh well, we need all these kind of different sort of personalities and awareness types, I guess, to make the world work. Beats me. To the Airstream of Phoenix to replace a part, and I think it's going to help us tell a story here a little bit, because some of this has to do with, well, you remember the chevron of geese and reframing from another lesson? Well, I'll tell you more inside. Visioneering and reframing. And so, come with me. Okay. This is a session, I think, about visioneering and about reframing stuff. So I'm going to have Angelina explain to you about reframing real quickly. Right? Reframing. Can you talk to me about that? Come follow me. It's a directive. What is this thing?
That is a rod that pulls down the awning.
It's an awning pull rod.
Yeah.
And where did ours go?
It fell out of the back of the Airstream.
So, was Daniel pissed off about having this fall out of the back of... Let me show you what that means. This is where the rod goes, back here. But what we learned was, underneath here, it can fall out in ours. So this thing can go right out here, and in our Bambi, there's a big gap back there. This awning rod, right, to open the awning, can literally fall out of the back of your Airstream, leaving you, well, leaving me, slightly pissed off. Bad design. Bad. All this rah, rah, rah. But Angelina is the queen of reframing. We were saying that...
Well, usually what you will complain about that ends up going sideways, I look at it as an opportunity. So it brought us to the Airstream today to take a look at the one that we want to get in the future. Which we just learned was not even available, except that somebody decided not to buy theirs. So this one happens to be available to sit in, whereas none of the others in Texas or anywhere even have the model we want. Now, why are we even doing this? Visioneering, explain that. Well, yeah, all of a sudden when you focus energy on something that you desire for yourself, it just pops up all over the place. So whereas we never saw Airstreams before, because we wanted, when all of a sudden Airstreams are all over.
And we want to believe in the growth of our network to put this as the upgrade to the Bambi that we're in, has real pathways recorded, breeding plasticity, growing dendrites, that we can believe in an upgrade to this in the very near future.
Well, the more that you interact with the goals and the desires that you wish to achieve, you incrementally nurture or fertilize that soil of opportunity by creating, even on a subconscious level, positive iterations, and the collectiveness of those positive iterations, in whatever form they come, can eventually lead you
So
most of the time to where
you know how bad habits form who we are? If you start putting yourself in those environments of where you want to be, the rest of your brain goes, oh, that's more normal than the garbage I'm in. Therefore, I will take the action with the thing I'm being uncted to do now. And that's what leads you to the...
embracing the uncomfortable so that you can eventually dance on the floor to the music that you've been playing in your head.
Okay, well, you can get
for
to
a
your
long
goals.
time. Yeah.
You can achieve your goals because they become your new norm, because you put yourself in the situation of where you want to be.
Well, you believe and achieve, and you do the things.
I know, that's why I'm
that
trying to get her to
require
answer
that,
this,
to
Miss
do that, Miss
Believe and Achieve Lady. Let me show you around. Probably a different color scheme, maybe not. Now she's like, oh no, I really like this. But this will be our new digs come this fall. And here's one of the really cool things. Look at how big this bedroom is. And it has a dedicated shower and a bathroom. And check out all the counter space. I don't have to cook on a sink. Anyway, that's part of the whole process here. A good friend of mine, Bill Sharman, talks about having an unction, a gut instinct to do something. And that's part of this leading as a chevron, is the, oh, I should have, I could have, why didn't I? Oh my gosh. So I'm even setting up this little question I want to ask of Angelina, which is learning to reframe, the queen of reframe, let me tell you, she's incredible with that. Learning to reframe situations that make you grumble because we don't see things the way they are is critical in order to seize an opportunity to imprint for a future goal. Does that make sense?
Adaptability is really important, and so you're going to have unexpected and inconvenient and annoying instances, you know, throughout the day, every day of your life. So what you do with those instances, you have a choice. Either you have them work for you, or you choose to complain and they work against you. It doesn't mean you can't feel frustrated and then reframe it and spin it to find that silver lining, because when you compile over time your free framing uncomfortable and unexpected experiences, they do collectively move you towards something more positive if you reframe them in that positive spin. It
So,
does.
guess what she teaches me to do all the time?
Smile instead of complain and lean into the journey.
My 63rd birthday's coming up, and I have a really, really interesting video coming up. An entire website. I have more followers on one website over some subject that I don't even have the ability to do, but I have been passionate about for 2 years, and that's a little bit of a dangled carrot.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to enjoy the Airstream now. Okay, so we're talking about visioneering. Brian has been helping make it happen. So tell us what your job duties are. Oh, your name.
My name's Brian Knox. I am a sales associate. I've been selling Airstreams for 18 years, so I'm just trying to help answer your question.
This is the Phoenix,
Arizona.
Botticelli. What's his?
Patrick.
That's right. Everyone knows Colonial Airstream. So we were just saying, this is the virgin, the first, the what do you call it? The maiden voyage of a vlog from Brian, all about how in the heck to do all this. So guys, this is the guy to get a hold of. His roster's not so full that you can't talk to him. And he's got 18 years experience. And how do we get a hold of you?
You can call me at 480-719-8875 or email me at bknox@airstreamofscottsdale.com.
And he has been so patient as to put up with the likes of me and answer a lot of questions.
It was tough.
All right. Thanks for your help.
Thank you.
Very helpful. Airstream of Phoenix. And come on down, you know, do the little tour, buy the parts. You like these guys, they're good. You may have heard the phrase, it's far better to work on your business than to work in your business. Translate that into your life, and it's far better to be working on your life rather than just living your life. And Angelina often refers to it in a little bit different phrase, which is,
Well, it's designing your life. It's looking at your philosophies, at your belief systems, where you can get historical and look at, you know, this is what I was raised based on culture, faith, environment, in my childhood and young adulthood. And then as you get older, surround yourself with a variety of experiences and people so you can glean from that what you do like and what you don't like. It's like taste testing life. So you can start designing your life for the longer term. And that takes time because you need to mature through experiences. You need to allow yourself that time to mature through those experiences and refine your palate.
so let me ask you, it takes bravery to allow someone to expose emotional weaknesses and vulnerabilities that you have. But what have you seen the result of the last 7 years with me?
You've matured.
Gotten older.
You're like a bottle of wine that has matured over time. Tastes a little bit better to be around.
A little sour a lot of the time, but taste grows on you.
I don't do sour, but you've sweetened up a little bit better over time.
Yeah. So there's a thought about designing your life, not just living your life, and visioneering, the idea of putting your brain in the relationships, in the support groups, in the experiences that it will go collect more of. As you heard Felipe Diaz on yesterday's post talk about, that you generally become the average of the peer group you surround yourself with. So designing a life means making a conscious decision to develop the network you want to be around.
And the experiences. I think it's absolutely ridiculous when kids are being asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? Kids have such a small library of experiences.
Sure. These are grown men, right?
Well, who you're talking to?
So if your kids are watching this, you better be supervised on them because this is adult content. All right. Good on you guys.